Hello everyone, happy Monday and welcome to the Sportiest stream. It's nice to see you all. My name's Sporty FC, and yes, we've got more from the Rocket League Splash Series. It's been a couple matches in a row by now that we've been able to catch RLSS playoffs, and well, the round of 16 is technically still ongoing. We've got one more match here for the Riptide Cup round of 16, the last round of 16 match. It's Fifth Corner Esports Stooges taking on Unknown Academy. Let's go straight to the lineups here. We're not beating on the bush. Yes, you've actually seen Unknown Academy on the stream back when they were led by Mayhem. Obviously, though, through the season, they've made their changes. They had a really rough start to their season, actually losing their first 3 weeks, including a sweep to the Stooges in week 3. Ever since then, though, ever since those first 3 weeks, they went 3-1, and now ending their season with a 3-4 record. It's not a great record, but well, how bad their start was, that actually is quite impressive for them. In comparison, the Stooges are 6-1, almost got that #1 seed. Their only loss coming to Untitled Esports White, who went perfect 7-0 in their group, meaning that Stooges, they had to kind of deal a second seed out of the group, but that's still impressive. They've still got a very good matchup against them, against a team that they know so well. Let's take a look at the back. Again, in mind, this is the last round of 16 match. All of the matches have been confirmed. Again, meaning that these teams, again, are the last one. They're actually not even just the last round of 16 match of the Riptide Cup. They're the last round of 16 match in the whole of the Rocket League Splash Series Season 4. Meaning that, yes, every other league has got their round of 16 matches completed. This is just the last one here. One of this will be taking on All of It Gaming in the next round. All of It. Not a team you want to face off against in the playoffs. But again, with their season having ended 6-1, they're not going to be a pushover, that's for sure. But for now, again, it is not about All of It Gaming. It's about 5C Stooges, Unknown Academy. This will be, of course, a best of 7 here in the playoffs. Again, reminder, best of 7s. Important. These teams, again, just to get off to a good start. This is the playoffs, single elimination. If you are out, that's it. Your season is done. And these teams, well, we've seen some upsets. So actually, we saw an upset recently in the Riptide Cup as well, when we saw 125 Horizon taking on Nintendo Switch Gang. That ended up upset when NSG swept 135 Horizon. So anything can happen. You can't count this Unknown team out, and I definitely wouldn't with, again, the fact that their season ended off so well. It is not by any means an easy matchup. I mean, there are no such things as easy matchups, I think. In this season as... Hello, Intermill. Hello, Coda. Hello, Tommy. How y'all doing? Welcome in. Good timing. As all going to have this matchup started in just about 5 minutes, so... And we'll get things kind of sorted out as soon as we can. Prediction poll is live. Do you vote with the favorites? With 5C Stooges, who again went 6-1, only losing to Untitled Esports White in a Game 5. Reminder, they lost to them in a Game 5. That is the 7-0 team who swept the first round, so... Yeah, it'd be that close to taking down the best team in the whole league. Not even just in their group. There are 3 groups. They're not just the best team in their group, they're the best team in their league. And again, for 5C Studios to come that close to taking them down, that would have been quite an impressive result. But that's not what happened here. They lost. And of course, they're putting that second seed against a much tougher matchup in Unknown Academy. And things are not going to be easy for this Fifth Corner Esports side. When you talk about, rough first rounds, this is a pretty rough first round match for them. Again, you have to play against a team who, have ended off their season really well. Have actually been really strong ever since they've made their adjustments. It's going to be interesting to see what will happen here. As for Unknown, they actually already told me what their roster is going to be. I might as well mention who's going to be anyways. It's going to be CMD Battle, Hazy Days, and Curio. And Colred Curio having just joined with Clixel, and LD, their starting roster for the Stooges. Again, we're going to give them just a few more minutes to kind of get things sorted out, to get themselves in the right place. I actually need to make sure I get into the right place. As again, we'll make sure that these guys get in their calls again. We sort things out, we make sure everything is ready. Again, five corner. That's a new one. Fifth corner esports. Again, are the favorites. They even have a coach again in Cole Bob winging that, to help them out here in any situation. Both these teams actually have coaches. Unknown have Juicyberg, the legendary Juicyberg, who's been on the stream so many times, so many matchups. You've seen Juicyberg on the stream a couple times before. Obviously, he's the one who's coaching Unknown, though. And, well, everybody is ready. We can actually start this thing earlier. Why not? We'll give you guys an early start time here. Both these teams joined in very early. We'll give them the benefit there that we'll get this series started off earlier. That Prediction Poll will still be live, don't worry, but it's gonna be... as we actually have an issue here. We have an issue here, actually. We got a call that someone's having issues with a voice call here. So we're gonna reset real quick. We just got a call from Colvid, who just said he has an issue with his voice call, so my apologies. Oh, actually, it seems like we'll be starting on time anyways. Oh, I know why there's an issue. Tommy, you forgot to give Colvid the Riptide player, tag. You might want to give him that, Tommy. That's why he can't message in that channel. So, Tommy, can you give, Colvid the Riptide Cup player, tag, just so we can have him actually be able to talk in this voice call? Oh dear. No wonder he's suppressed. He doesn't have the right role on. We'll be able to sort things out. I know you're in chat, Tommy, so you can... Again, we'll hopefully get things kind of worked in here soon. There we go. We got things sorted out. Colved's got his tag. Thank you, Tommy. Colvid actually now has that ability. Yeah, no problem, Tommy, by the way. Again, we'll just reset things. Not a big deal. Nothing happened. As again, we'll make sure we reset this again from game 1. And we'll get things going. Again, apologies on that delayed start. Yeah, Tommy, you did it. Great job. Good job, Tommy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Now we can actually get the series underway here. Between 5th Corner Esports and Unknown Academy. 5CE, end of the regular season, 6-1, barely missed out on that number 1 seed. Now they have to fight against an Unknown Academy side who, again, in their last 4 weeks of action, won 3 of their matches. They did lose in a sweep to this team in week 3, but ever since then they've been on the upturn. 5C Stooges, Unknown Academy, a rematch, but this rematch could go anywhere. Here for the Riptide Cup, the final round of 16 matchup in the whole entirety of the Rocket League Splash Series Season 4. And it's going to be quite a bit of action here. Is Unknown already open? Colrid calls his shot. 20 seconds in. Look at this one, CMD battle. He replaced Mayhem as that captain. And man, that is a very Mayhem-esque play. If you've ever seen Mr. Mayhem NC of Knights of Chaos, you'll know that is one of the things he loves best, is to bump the other team, to make them annoyed. That is a very Mayhem-esque play, as now, off the kickoff, Colrid trying to make it 2. Blocked by Curio. Stooges already getting a taste of what's to come here. Unknown Academy looking to make an upset. This stream has seen a couple of those from the Riptide Cup, and Unknown want to make it another. Hazy Days in front. Klingsel's bumped his teammates. It's open for Colvid, and it's goal number 2. 5C Stooges have not been able to set themselves in, and it's pretty tough to set yourself in when your own teammate bumps you out of the save. Klixel getting a little too antsy there on defense. Removes that from Curio. And it is an open net here for this Unknown Academy side. An aggressive start. 5CE have a lot of work on their hands here. This is, again, I mentioned this is not going to be an easy first round match. This Unknown team knows what they're doing, and they're doing it well. That's another one from Colrid. And at this point, Colrid is just unstoppable. This first minute has just been all Colrid. 3 goals in 56 seconds. And Unknown Academy have Colrid to thank for this, incredible start. 5C Stooges, I mean, at this point, it's not about stopping the team as well as stopping Colvard, because he is not going to stop scoring unless they remove his chances. As Uriel trying to dribble it out. Hazy, pinch in front, LD clears. Stooges haven't even had a chance to shoot. Here comes LD. That one's on. It's saved by CMD Battle. As Unknown have to sit on defense. Clixel. Here, a double tap attempt. In for Curio! And he'll use that dominance to get everything he needs on it. What really surprised me about this touch was that Curio could have smashed into the back of the net, but he recognizes a light touch is going to go under that defender is even better in that situation. And with that, Unknown Academy have got to go back as... Sorry, 5C Stooges have got to go back. Unknown still lead, but that lead could be in danger if they don't play well. It's wanting to play well is another thing to, play well consistently. It's going to be that consistency that's really tested in this playoffs as Colvard that almost makes it 4. He's got LD to jump. Trying to dribble it away. Hazy's missed it. Clixel. That will go to the corner as follows going in from DJ Roomba and Nachi and Natchington. And thank you for the follows, guys. Welcome to the Sportiest stream. Went in just in time for game 1 here. Unknown Academy currently leading 3-1. All those goals coming from Colvard, but not this one. Easy Days will be the first to score from Unknown that's not named Colvard. As that one dribbled past everybody. Stooges have just struggled to really set that pace early on. And if Unknown Academy continue this high push, this early start, I think the Stooges are going to be quite surprised to know how to come up against this team, because Unknown are waiting in front. It's a great block from Hazy Days. Let's look at this from Colvard. Every touch so meticulously planned. He's really not making any mistakes on. He's just, he's got a purpose to everything he does. He's not hitting the ball just to hit it. He's hitting it for a reason. And he's hitting it the way he is for a reason. SCMD Battle. Dunks by Clixel. Hazy Days clears. Colvard's already got the demo. And that offense completely decimated here from Stooges. The other player on offense getting bumped away. Here comes Clixel again. He'll bounce off the ball, back wall freely. LD to Curio. Can he put it on? He will. CMD Battle. Save in front. Clixel doesn't read it. That was a chance for the Stooges that, man, they could have desperately needed. As Colvard, the dribble, the shots. That's all the bar. LD's in front. Colvard makes it 4 for himself, 5 for the team. And again, unstoppable. Colvard. Every touch he has turns into a goal. And we're being an underdog side. We're being a team that ended the regular season 3-4. I feel like now I need to ask Tommy, did you make a mistake on the bracket? Because I think we made a switch the brackets around. Oh, I said it too early. Curio scores. He's going to make me shut up there. I'm sorry, Curio. I didn't mean... Oh, dear, that doesn't look good. Stooges will get one back as I should have held my tongue there for a few seconds. Bad timing. I'm sorry. Oh, dear, that's embarrassing. Garza Curse could not have come at any worse time there. As for the Stooges, they're looking to try to get a few more goals in this one. 100 seconds left. They still have the ball in their possession. Clixel on the back wall. TMD Battle clears, and Unknown Academy they haven't had the strongest time on defense. They have had their issues. They've been beaten a couple times from Stooges. And these touches themselves have, they haven't been as good as they could be. The Stooges have, they have not been able to come back from that early loss. Now another one from Curio. Stooges looking to make the comeback. At this point, with all the demos they're making, they're opening up that space in the backfield. And when one mistake comes out, Stooges are ready to attack. And now Curio. Dunks from CMD Battle. Any more goals for Unknown Academy, and that should end the game. The Stooges are definitely making that comeback seem way more possible. Zeldy to the back wall. Second touch doesn't have it. Curio to the back wall. Jumping is Clixel, or at least I thought he would. He hasn't even gone for it. Now he has, but it's far too late. Stooges have to go all the way back as a delayed attack on offense will not work in the way they want it to. I haven't said it a lot, but hesitation is a real killer in this situation when the pressure is on. As what a touch from CMD Battle right down to Easy Days. The second touch isn't made. CMD Battle will have to clear it himself. As Call of Eddie's almost got that one on target. As LD's just trying to put one down. Easy Days will keep it away, and another defensive pass here from Unknown Academy again. Just, prioritizing keeping that ball in their control. They recognize just how fast Stooges can attack. There's a mutual respect for these teams on how good their offenses can be. As for Unknown Academy, well, their offense was a little better, and it's from that man, Colved. 4 goals on 5 shots. He single-handedly was the reason the Stooges could not take this game. 3 goals inside that first minute, and at that point, you already knew it was going to be a tough battle from the very start for the Stooges side, and well, that battle has ended here at the ball hitting the ground. It's a 5-3 difference. But again, with that kind of reliance on Colved, it does worry me, again, with, so many goals coming from just one player. That could become a problem for this team. It's a very one-dimensional way to play on offense, and it's one that you really cannot allow yourself to be falling to, because, well, if you continue to go that way, Stooges will definitely start to shut down Colved. And it seems like one of the best ways they do it is just from demos. Game 1 going to Unknown. The Stooges, though, have, again, shown that they have every reason to come back in this one. As Forbidden Temple, our next matchup between these teams. Unknown Academy trying to make that upset happen here in the Splash Series presented to you by Invisbar, Scarf Gang, and GamersOn.tv. Let's go to Game 2. Unknown Academy, again, a strong start. It was really all courtesy of Colved. But, as the series progresses, I need to see a little bit more teamwork from this side on Unknown. You can have that one star player, but that isn't usually going to be the reason you win playoff matches. No, that's not how it works. It's the best teams that win, not the best players. And for the Stooges, when things started to kind of go their way at the end of that game, you could really tell they were that better team at points. It didn't start off that way. In fact, for most of the game, it was not that way. But if they can bring that momentum they have from the end of the game here to the start, maybe we'll see a change as Colved must deflect to the back wall. Oh my goodness, Colved, he almost got that double tap. And reminder, this is Riptide Cup. I cannot believe Colved would even have the chance to get to that one. As this Unknown side, almost an incredible start to game 2, as if the 4 goals last game from Colved were already impressive. He almost hit the clip of the series. As Curio. That's a long shot. CMD Battle will get there. It's pinched away. Curio doesn't have it. In comes Clixel trying to keep it wide. Space for Clixel as he to the back wall looking in field. Bump on Hazy Days. LD trying to wrestle his way through 3 separate players. But the Stooges are still attacking. Still engaging these challenges in that corner. Forcing Unknown to use boost just to get to them. But no challenge in the midfield. Stooges, when they need that decisive decision to go for it, it doesn't come up for them, and they let the play kind of fizzle out. And for a team, you can have all that pressure you want, but if you don't take action, if you don't strike the ball, you're going to be caught back as Colved's got it open. Stooges overcommitted to that midfield. They wanted to pass out, but that first touch from LD is just way too far away from Clixel. Hazy Days will beat him to it, and that is open for Colved. And Unknown Academy, just like they did in Game 1, they started off Game 2 with the lead. It comes from Colved, but this time, not as early as his last appearance. A little longer, and the Stooges done better to, transition upfield in this first 2 minutes. As LD. Easy Days in the midfield. Curio drop down for Clixel. Communication for the Stooges is going to be one of the biggest things for them here to outplay the Unknown Academy side. The Unknown's got that pace. They've got that ball control. They've had that fire in them. And again, how well Colved's playing. You gotta be able to communicate yourself very well here. You're on Stooges, because that is one way you can outpace other teams, is by knowing what they're going to do well before they do it. Clixel. Curio dunks by Colved. The bounce wheel still go to Curio here as he's found his way through the midfield. Clixel jumping. He's missed it completely. Curio now. You get the bump on Colvid. He gets around LD. Colvid to the back wall. Curio's kept it wide. Stooges will look to dribble this one out with Clixel. Curio following. That one's been 50'd. Here comes LD. The shots, it's easily kept out by CMD Battle, and this game having been as close as it is, very few goals. This is the kind of game I think the Stooges kind of like to play. I think, again, with this team, especially being the more defensive side, they are going to try to utilize that defense, I think, to their advantage. All they need is one goal to get themselves back in it. They've just not been able to get to that Unknown Academy net. Curio now. That one is pretty weak. Colvet's not got an issue with that. Zeldy. He flipped into that side wall. He ran out of his momentum, but here comes Curio. Saved by CMD Battle. Oh, look at this from Colvet. The dribble through the midfield. And he's got an open net. I mean, Colvet is not playing like a C1 CFD player. You can tell how much players have improved from the start of this season. Colvet definitely proving that here. This is a guy who's, grinded the game. He's practiced. I mean, he is playing exceptionally well. He's making good decisions. Whenever the ball is given to him, he, finds a way to incorporate his teammates if he can. And if not, he'll just do exactly what he did there. A solo play through the defense. And this one, he is the problem that the Stooges cannot seem to get rid of. And I mean, look at this from him. I mean, he's just incredibly fast. This is a player, again, who's 100% practiced his way, making sure that he is the best he can be in the playoffs. And, well, I mentioned how it's a team effort, but what are teams made of? They're made of individual players, and, well, Colvet's definitely one of them, but he's going to get removed on that play. Clixel's got one back. It's not over just yet for the Stooges. There's still some hope for them as Curio demoing out Colvet. If you can, beat him, just remove him instead. We haven't seen a lot of demos from Stooges, but at the end of the last game, we saw them kind of try to improve on it. Now at the end of this game, maybe they found that, extra bit of aggression that they need to take down this Unknown Academy Tide. Well, that one is missed by Clixel, who panicked on it. Now he's got the flick. Clixel. Into a CMD Battle. It's for Curio. Jumping in front is LD. The net is open. He's missed, but it's going on. It's in front. LD's taking it. And a huge miscue from CMD Battle. Instead of clearing the ball away, he inadvertently shot it on his own goal. He made what was a miss from LD turn into an easy follow-up touch. And the Stooges have made that comeback happen. And they've got to hold this one. They've got to get that lead at some point. As now Clixel. Jump ball, hazy days. We'll find Colvet, but let's get through him here. Clixel. Colvet trying to beat him to it. CMD Battle. Through the midfield, maybe. One more chance for Unknown. It's miss in front. CMD Battle. Double commit from the Stooges just to keep it out. And this one will hit the ground. We are going to overtime. Again, the one thing I'm surprised we haven't seen more of from these teams has been demos. Especially for the Stooges that, one of their first of 2 goals was from a demo play. Surprised to not see more of that as LD. Curio, he had a chance to jump there. No one from Unknown Academy was going to challenge him, and yet he still didn't have the confidence. Decisiveness from Stooges has not been their specialty, and neither has been the defense. A complete breakdown in the midfield, and Colvid has completed his hat-trick. A little extra on top of this game just to secure it. Colvid off that dribble from Hazy Days. And Unknown Academy now will lead the series by 2. And all the work from the Stooges, that comeback at the end of the game, inside that final minute, well, it's all for nothing. They could not secure it in the playoffs. Sorry, in the overtime. And the playoffs are looking like it's slipping away out of the fingertips of the favorites here in the Stooges. Again, this stream has its history of upsets in the Riptide Cup playoffs. Again, we just recently saw X25 Horizon lose to Nintendo Switch Gang, a matchup nobody expected again. Horizon was a 4-3 team, Nintendo Switch Gang was a 3-4 team. Horizon had swept them in the regular season, yet Upsets do happen. And at this point, unless there are adjustments here for the Stooges, they can't continue to let Colvard run around them. Again, that's really what they need to do. If they can shut down Colvard, they shut down the Unknown Academy. It's a very simple, I think, task for them. They realize, I'm sure Unknown understands it themselves, but Colvard is just that good. He has not been able to be stopped. And going into Game 3, will he ever be stopped? He's scored 4 goals the first game, 3 the second. It's going to be a tough one. It's Colvard. No way he's put that on. It's almost gone in off the ceiling. A ceiling double from Colvard. As if what he's already tried to do earlier hasn't been crazy enough for him. He almost hit that one as CMD battle in front. Colvard, he's faked by his own teammates who kind of was, second guessing he was going to go for the pass or not. That probably would have been a good idea had he gone for a Colvard. Was expecting it as Hazy Days with that challenge. Pixel off the sidewall. He's out of play to the midfield for LD. What a second touch. Hazy Days will keep it away from Curio. Ball just continuing to bounce its way. Clixel in the midfield. Curio couldn't get the shot on it. Unknown Academy have the clear from Colvard. Gonna get that dunk, but he has missed it. And TMD battle overcommitted as well. Defense again from Unknown. I don't think it's really been something that I've been all too impressed with. They've been able to hang on. It hasn't really been all that, impressive from me. There's been moments where they have felt like they could just break down so easily. A lot of it comes down to the Stooges needing to take more chances, needing to be a little more fearless. So many times I see them, on offense, have that chance to shoot, and they just don't go for it out of fear that, it's an overcommit play, and you can't do that. You have to sometimes take those chances. I mean, look at this from Unknown! Sending 2 players up, but Colvard had it all covered. Off the sidewall, a fake under Clixel, and only one to beat an LD. He's bumped into it by Hazy Days. Unknown Academy again, it's just on the backs of Colvard. And this is just an incredible solo performance. Again, the Stooges swept this team in the regular season. But obviously, that must have been the team without Colvard because Colvard is making an example of the Stooges here. Unknown Academy are en route to sweep them. The CMD battle, he's in an awkward position, but he does leave it for Colvard. LD, Colvard, looking for the clear. CMD battle. Redirects it up the field. Curio trying to keep it wide, but it only goes to CMD battle. Low boost, infield pass. Nobody there. Hazy Days was not willing to push up to that midfield and leave Colvard all alone. As, again, for Unknown, I think they realize, again, there's something that they need to realize about their defense, that it hasn't really been all that impressive. Is a mistake there from Colvard, and Curio puts it in the bottom left. A rare error from a guy who's usually so perfect at making those touches. Just went a little too fast. He played a little too aggressively. He had a little more time on that one. And mistakes like those, I mean, with how much this Unknown team, respects what Colvard can do, that kind of error will definitely prove to be costly. He's got the dribble! Oh my goodness, Colvard! He does it again! This guy cannot be stopped when he has that solo opportunity. Watch out, because here he comes, and, well, I don't see any way the Stooges, for being as good they are on defense, are going to stop that. Colvard puts another one under his name. Now the kickoff, CMD battle. Going for it himself, he's got it. Dribble! Oh! CMD battle! It's a little inspiration from Colvard's dribble. Went for it himself, and he got the demo on LD. Unknown Academy! An explosive way to get insurance. As if that last goal from Colvard wasn't enough, CMD battle just had to put in one of his own. As Clixel, Stooges, I think, absolutely dumbfounded. That is 2 goals in the span of less than 10 seconds. They have just not been able to stop. It's been perfectly executed solo efforts here from Unknown Academy. And at this point, as again, for Unknown, all they need to do is just make sure they hold on to it. But That is not the way they play. This is a team that wants to score as many goals as they can with 2 minutes left. They got a lot of time to continue that scoring. CMD battle. Challenged by Curio. Valved. LD trying to keep him out, but it's still going to be the ball here for Unknown as that one's directed to CMD battle. He's completely missed it though. Colved will clear it up the field. Curio with a light touch. It goes straight to Colved again. He looks in the midfield. LD sends it away. Curio's beat by Easy Days. This one's going towards the net. Pixel will get there for the Stooges again. It's a lot of just trying to chase after this ball and defense. Unknown Academy don't know, give him out as a really good demo from Clixel. Oh no! He got bumped into the save. Someone from Unknown, I think it was Colved, got it in there and bumped him into that block. I mean, talk about creativity on defense. That is one way to keep the ball out as Colved, he made another mistake. Curio will put it in. Colved, he's got a bit antsy. And for all the good he's done, that is a complete error on only his part. Oh, he can only blame one person, and that's himself, taking that easy clear from Hazy Days. Colved starting, I think, to get a bit full of himself here. This game is nowhere near over. And so far, both goals have come off of mistakes from Colved that you wouldn't ordinarily expect from him. I don't even think he's nervous. He's just not playing exceptionally well on the defensive side. As an infield pass cleared away. Colved sends it down the field. Off the back wall for Colved. He's got it through LD. Clixel beats him. Here comes Curio. Clixel doesn't have it. Colved won't be on as LD to the corner. Colved with a pinch. It's actually going to go backwards, and Clixel has been bumped into this one by Colved. And at this point for Unknown, this is a team that is actually quite nervous for the first times they've been nervous, I think, really this whole series. They're sitting back, they're getting demoed off the field. And they're just trying to get this ball away from it by any means possible. Colved, he's got a chance here off the ceiling, maybe a second touch. He won't beat Clixel though. And Unknown just trying to waste out that time. Curio, Colved. Curio's got that touch, but Colved off the ceiling. It's Clixel trying to shoot it, but he's missed it. Couldn't get his nose on that one. And Unknown Academy have now made it free. Colved again at the MVP level, but this is his weakest performance so far. As seems like Stooges are maybe having some tech issues. We'll see what's up here. Again, they want to take this whole minute. Which, again, I'm perfectly fine with letting them have the whole minute. As, again, we'll be moving into game 4 soon here again. Just getting that call from Stooges again. They're going to take this whole minute. They might have a tech issue, or more rather, it's probably a mentality thing. I mean, when you're getting beaten like this every single game, it's pretty tough to, you know, keep yourself positive. As thank you for the follow, Immutable Vasily. Welcome to the Spottiest stream. Again, we're going into game 4. As here we go. Going into game 4. Fifth Corner Esports Stooges, again, a high-seeded team. They've got a lot of work cut out for them. Unknown Academy have really been able to bring the fight to them. As, again, we are having some issues here with the Stooges. They haven't joined yet. We'll message them and see what's up here. Hopefully not having any major issues, but yeah, they are having a slight pause here. Yeah, again, I think they might be having a tech issue. See what's up. Yeah, let's go message Curio and see what's happening. As if they're ready. Okay, whatever the tech issue they had, it's been fixed. Sorry about that, everybody. Again, welcome in the game 4 of the series, again presented to you by GamersOn.tv and ZSpar Entertainment and Hetty Scarf Gang. Unknown Academy, chance to sweep 5C Stooges out of the tournament. And well, with how well they've been playing, that seems like a very real possibility that is actually more likely to happen than it isn't. They've got to play like they did last game, and already off to a great start is CMD Battle. Not even 15 seconds in. As just a quick turn to that one, LD just a little too far out. He did not expect that power. When you're going across your body like that, it's tough to get power, but when you hit the ball just right, it really catches people off guard. An Unknown, already off to an amazing start. Stooges, again, they need to get something soon. You really cannot let this team get goals against you, like, soon. Because if you let them score, it's going to make things really tough for you, and it's going to give them confidence. And when this team has confidence, they continue to score. It's a possibility that the Stooges cannot let happen in this one. Again, they're, their whole season on the line, that 6-1 record. Their only loss having come to Untitled Esports White, who, again, won their first match in a sweep in this playoff bracket. Again, they even swept Unknown Academy during week 3, but obviously that doesn't matter anymore. Rematches do happen, and, well, rematches can end this way. For Unknown Academy, again, they're just making sure that this will kind of be the game where they just hold control here. They're not playing too aggressively. They're not trying to take too many chances. And they're realizing that, the Stooges are trying to play a much more possession and field awareness-based game at this point. Just trying to, understand what Unknown Academy is doing and how they should position for it. Let's call it. Beaten by LD on that 50, but those rolls to that midfield for TMD Battle, but he's beaten by Curio. Here comes Clixel. Hazy Days sends it away. Quick, decisive defense from Unknown Academy is now in infield. CMD Battle couldn't get that Doomsday. She just went a little too fast for it. Will have to be cleared by Clixel as CMD. Oh, he's not there, but here's Hazy Days. Oh, what a save. Now in front for LD. Hazy gets there as well. He forces him to shoot wide, and Colved sends it away. Much defense from Unknown Academy. It was not something it was not in a position they really liked. It was, they're all back. They were kind of out of position, not really on their goal line. Place you don't really want to be on defense, and even with that awkward position where most teams can crumble, they didn't. They held up very well. It's only halfway through. FC Stooges haven't scored yet, but that's feel like a goal can come any point here. It's a 1v1. CMD Battle with another block. Multiple saves here for this Unknown Academy side, just to keep this one at a 1-goal difference. Again, a second goal would be really crucial for this team because they're in a position where they kind of need it. You really don't want to try to keep this lead. It's not something that's going to hold forever, as there's a shot, and there's the goal. Courier will take it. As this one just kind of bounced to the midfield. Colved didn't get it. And you like the idea of the bump there from CMD Battle, but you have to go for the ball in that position. You don't have another person following up. Unknown Academy gifting the goal to Stooges off of a really awkward play on defense that they really didn't help themselves in at any point with their positioning. They're looking for the answer here. Surprisingly, no goals yet from Colved, who's been relatively quiet so far this game. He was not super loud last game, but even then he had 2 goals. In this one, he's been sitting back a lot further. Feels like it's been CMD Battle trying to take over on that offense, and it's just a surprising decision there for a captain. And you have a guy who's as hot as Colved. As Hazy Days, oh, that's a really good touch. CMD Battle couldn't shoot. Here comes Colved, though! And there he is! He's back in! His first shot of the game. It's with 1 minute, 43 seconds left, and man, it goes right into the back of the net. No questions asked. Colved will take the lead here for Unknown. Again, that 4-0 looking more and more possible as Curio. Oh, what a save from Colved. He's got there in time. Again, Unknown had to make a lot of saves, but Colved with a very tough one there. We've seen a couple chances that have really been close here for Unknown. As now off the back wall, Clixel, second touch, left in front. Hazy Days will again just send it all the way. Again, Unknown are happy with that 1-goal lead. They don't need to score again. In fact, if they do try to go score again, they might just overcommit. Instead, I think they're willing just to cut their losses here and say, hey, we are going to play with that 1-goal lead. You got to answer. And, well, I mean, they do that right there. Again, what is happening with the midfield for Unknown Academy? The second time this game, and CMD Battle, he cannot push there when he's got both his players not fully back in position. A bit of a brainless play there from CMD Battle. And Unknown Academy got a little too confident on offense with, again, only a 1-goal lead. You really cannot make those mistakes here in the playoffs. It's going to be something that every team will take advantage of. The bad decisions here from Unknown Academy are starting to really plague them in this series. Again, they started off so well. Now we're starting to see kind of those cracks in their style as Colvin. What a pass! CMD Battle! Oh, that was perfect! Colvin off the back wall! And CMD Battle on the exact same page. They get scored on from a mistake. No problem. They'll just score right back and take the lead again. Unknown Academy. The third time this game, they've taken the lead off of a tied deficit. Is now off the kickoff. Glexel's got it. No one cheated there for Unknown Academy. And again, these are very preventable mistakes from this side. This is, again, a game where Stooges have no business being this close. Unknown Academy have given them these opportunities. If they continue to do this, Stooges will have a game that they will have taken as CMD Battle has that clear. Colved to the side wall. And a miss there. Open in front. LD's got it, though. Stooges. Maybe a chance on offense. Hazy Days. Off the side wall. He's got that 50 with Curio. Flixel. Gonna drop it off for LD potentially, but he instead will have to follow it up himself. Gets past one. The bounce in front. He's trying out a boost. Hazy Days will make sure that doesn't work. And now he's got a challenge there as well. We'll set up Colved for that clear. Curio. His own backfield trying to let this one hit the ground. Oh, but it has stayed up. Maybe a chance. It's a shot. Oh, what a save from LD. Season saving from 5C Stooges. At 0 seconds, LD keeps his team's hopes alive. Curio now, that one's on. The Stooges. Maybe that save has given them enough confidence to come back into it, but an overcommit. Curio will get back before CMD Battle can get to it. But he's won the challenge. In front, Battle trying to force it in, but that one will instead lead to a Clixel dribble as Hazy Days gets past the one, off the back wall. Clixel, dunked by Colvin. LD, ooh, dangerously in front of his net. Curio doesn't like it. And the Stooges, they know what's on the line. It's absolutely everything they've worked for. For a season that's been so successful, to see it end here will be an absolute tragedy for this, Fifth Corner Esports side, but Unknown Academy, all you need to do is score one more and they can make it a reality, but that one's a good one! It's in from Glixel! Hope is still alive! A save by LD on the goal line at 0 seconds will lead to an overtime win. Fifth Corner Esports Stooges took advantage of the mistakes that were made. And it's them who have found their found the chances here. Unknown Academy really gave this one up. Another not great performance from Colved, and again, a couple mistakes here from Unknown that are just so baffling to me. For a team, again, that is so consistent, to see them miss the ball that many times is quite uncommon. Yet they'll have to live with that knowledge that that game is lost, that game is over. Game 5. Here we come. Again, reminder, Unknown Academy still have 3 more chances to take the series, but I mean, with how bad last game was for them, with the fact that it was entirely their fault for that loss, there's going to be a huge weight on them here. They had such a good start, but that is completely gone by now. And it's 5C Stooges trying to take control. Unless Unknown Academy can, kind of gather themselves, this is going to be a series where their faults could be magnified. Have to, again, play calm. The pressure will be on, but this is what is going to test them here. In a situation where they can win the series, they have to play calm, they have to play cool. It's not them who are in the tough position, it's the Stooges. They've got to make life very difficult for this team. CMD battle to himself. That's a really good touch in front. It just goes in off the crossbar. CMD battle. Just enough on it. As he beats Clixels with a punch. An Unknown Academy with the first goal. Here again from the captain. Just like last game, a good start for Unknown, but they have to continue that. Again, a lot of questions going to come to that defense. Will they make mistakes? They can't afford to make too many of them, or else Stooges are going to capitalize. Stooges really didn't make that much offense. It was mostly them recognizing an Unknown Academy were not doing the right thing. As this one, a double commit from Unknown, and going to try to race after his Colbert. Gets the pass, gets the beat over LD. It's Hazy Days, a chance to put it off the back wall. Clixel won't read it. TMD, what a save from LD. Here comes Colbert though, and that will go in. No matter how good LD's defense is, a follow-up is always going to happen, and unless you got someone to follow up and help you out with that, it is going to go in. Colbert makes it too. Unknown Academy putting on that really high push, and Colbert specifically getting more involved in the shooting. And I'm surprised again with CMD Battles kind of trying to take over that offense, because again it really has worked here for his teammate in Colbert, but you're still finding that same kind of success on offense here from them in many ways with how CMD Battle is working. As here's a chance on, saved by Hazy Days. Clixel now. Colbert, he doesn't have it, but it won't matter either, as the Stooges wouldn't capitalize. Now a team bump here from Unknown. Some really bad communication. But they haven't been in too much trouble just yet, as... Ooh, LD's missed that one. Rio will take it away, and Stooges, again, need to find a way to break out. They, again, last game they won because of mistakes. That's not going to always be the case. They themselves have to create their own path. They have to pave their own way in this one. You can't rely on what other teams are going to do wrong for you to score. You've got to do it yourself. And while, again, they have offense, they haven't been able to make it work. A CMD battle. That's right, the kick load. What a save from Hazy Days. That is actually free for him. He's got a savior award at this point. Unknown Academy. Gonna keep it scoreless for now. On the side of 5CE. Again, a shutout would be a huge statement against this team. How bad last game was to then be absolutely flawless on defense the next one. That is exactly what good teams can do in the playoffs. Being able to respond to adversity. Being able to shake off bad games. That's Colbert. Won't put it on. Curio's just got a dribble. Maybe it's a 1v1, but CMD Battle's got the 50. Hazy Days going forward. He hasn't gotten involved too much in the offense. He's been sitting back further. I think recognizing that, again, it's better to try to keep this 2-goal lead and stay on defense than just trying to push up for a third when the team's already in such a good position on offense. Anyway, CMD Battle not on target. Here comes Colbert. Gets the beat on Curio. Maybe a second touch. LD's got there. Oh, that's gonna just roll through. Wait a second. And that was just a slow roller from LD. I mean, he took his eye off the ball there. He's thinking, oh, that's gonna go down the field. They'll clear it right back, but that never happened. Unknown Academy just forgot to take the ball with them. Welcome to the Riptide Cup, everybody. That does happen every once in a while. And for 5CE Stooges, oh, it's a chance for them to come back once again. Again, I really haven't seen them make that offense themselves, and well, with that, there being much fewer mistakes, at least so far from Unknown Academy, Stooges have to be able to start winning some of these challenges and really put the pressure here on Unknown. They've been just too passive this series so far. Something that has really come to bite them. Especially with these games being as close as they are, with them kind of opening the door for them to come back. Their lack of commitment to a lot of these plays on offense has been the downfall. As Colbert, a fake. Curio's putting off the corner. Clixel now to Curio, but miscommunication means it's Unknown Academy's ball again. As Curio off the corner, bump on Hazy Days. Clixel now finds Curio. Clixel's got the dunk, but CMD Battle to the back wall. Colbert trying to center it in front. They jumped for it here in Unknown, but they weren't able to get their shot on time. The 5C Stooges were able to take it away. 5C Stooges, I mean, they're the ones who are starting to get very desperate. It's 30 seconds left and they're stuck on defense, down a goal. Gotta break through the first, and then they gotta get their chance, and here comes Clixel. Maybe that's it! Off a back wall, drop in front, COVID, get stuck! Curio's got it! 5C Stooges! A miracle! Here on Deadeye Canyon, Curio throws himself at it! Puts everything on it, and the Stooges have tied this game up. As Curio looking for that one goal to win it, but here comes Unknown. Back the other way. Clixel's got the block. 10 seconds left. CMD battle. Beat by Clixel, but in comes AZ Days. CMD battle keeping it up at Zevo. Colbert, and it's in front. CMD battle will drop it. It's in! It's in from CMD battle! And Unknown Academy are moving to the quarterfinals. One shot in front. CMD battle had the chance last game to end it at 0, but it was denied. This one will not see such an occurrence. Unknown Academy take the series there. Decisive goal to end it. But you gotta talk about the start of this series, how one-sided it was. This is a team that came in with confidence. This is a team that came in with a game plan, and man, what a way to do it. And what a win for Unknown. Again, a 4-1 victory. Take a look. Again, they'll be the ones taking on All of It Gaming next week. A match that hopefully I'll be able to stream. I want to stream that match. That'll be exciting. But yeah, it's tougher by the end, I will admit. It got tougher by the end of the game for this Unknown Academy team. Again, being heavy underdogs, they still have a lot to prove here, but that is a huge decisive win when they needed it. As we will get an interview here with this Unknown Academy side. Congratulations on your win. What a win it was. A 4-1 victory for 5C Stooges. CMD battle coming into the playoffs. Did you expect to have that kind of a start to your playoff bracket here?
Hell yeah.
Well, Hazy definitely did.
We knew it was a undefeated team, or if not really close.
6-1.
But yeah, we were hoping for it.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Well, again, you guys got it, and it started off so dominantly. COVID, you started off having one of the best series I think I've ever seen from any player at this level. And really, those first 3 games, you're just all you. You just took over the field, and you amazed your Unknown Academy, got themselves off to a perfect start. You know, what did you guys do? Is this something normal from you, or what specifically can you tell about kind of your performance tonight? Because that is a performance that is top tier.
For me, it's here and there. It's not completely consistent, but a lot of times when the game depends on it, I usually try to play my best, and usually that kind of happens, just depending. But it definitely helps with communication from CMD and Hazy.
Yeah, again, that really was quite the series again. But after those 3 games, as you mentioned again, you kind of started to slow down a little bit. It was a little more focus on teamwork, a little more focus on the shifts that that 5C Stooges were making. Game 4 was a rough one for you guys. It was a lot of mistakes. It was a miss, at 0 seconds that was just got absolutely denied by LD, and overtime and overcommits that ended AZ Days. Well, after that game 4, that is a game that it can really tank a team's mentality. What did you? But it seemed like it didn't really hurt you guys at all. Can you tell us kind of what you guys were talking about after that 4th game?
Honestly, I made a huge mistake in turning on one ball, and then Red turned early on another ball. We beat ourselves that game. We definitely could have put it away there.
Yeah, our defense was not it, but with better communication, we stepped it up next game.
Yeah, but you missed your second chance in game 4, but in game 5, CMD battle, you got it again, and this time you made sure it count. Tell me, take us to the moments at the end of that final game, at that goal to win it all at 0 seconds.
Yeah, I just I saw the opportunity and I was like, you know what? This is where it's got to be. So I just went for it and thank God I got it.
Well, hey, you definitely got it as well, and well, I hate to say this for you guys, you beat a 6-1 team. Congratulations. You gotta go play another one next week in All of It Gaming. Have fun with that. That is a team that has won in the Rocket League Splash Series before, so you've got your work cut out for you here. CMD battle. Is there anything you want to say about All of It Gaming? This is another kind of defensive team, but this team has some really insane team chemistry. And again, with them, having so much experience in the playoffs, they've made it every single season. They won in season 1. They made the finals, I think, in season after that. I think they made the finals in season 2. These guys are just, these guys are OGs. These guys have been here forever and they always seem to make really nice long runs in the playoff bracket. So you gotta, what do you kind of, say about that matchup? Because that matchup could be even more difficult than this one, and I expect that it will be.
Can I go real quick?
we'll say what?
So can I go real quick?
Yeah,
If you want to go hazy, sure.
I've been playing all of it since the OG RLSS season 1, back when it was Splash Series. There's a solid team, solid chemistry.
Weren't you on like Volition?
Yeah, Volition, yeah.
Obsidian or Sapphire? Obsidian, right?
Obsidian, and then we went to Go Gang. But yeah, they're a solid core group of guys, and it'll be a great series.
Again,
Sorry, CMD.
You took the question away
It's
from
okay.
your own captain here, but I'm sure he doesn't mind. Again, a 4-1 win. You guys, you couldn't be any happier. This is a great start to your playoffs. It was a match that, you guys took down. This stream seems to have a history of upsets in the Riptide Cup, because you guys are the second team to have an upset win on this stream for the Riptide Cup in the only 2 playoff matches we've had. So I guess underdogs really do get some good treatment here on the stream here for when it comes to Riptide Cup stuff. But again, congratulations on your win, a 4-1 victory over Fifth Corner Esports Stooges. But before you go, we'll just go and we'll get some final shoutouts, some final messages. Hazy Days, you can start.
No, please CMD. I stole the last one.
No. We'll go through everyone. Don't worry, we'll go through everyone.
What are we doing? Shoutouts?
Yes. Shoutouts, final messages, anything you want to say?
Shout out to my teammates for showing up, being solid games from both of them. Shout out to the org, Unknown, and shout out to Sporty for casting. RLSS, thank you all.
Of course, now we'll move into Paul Red. Is there anything you want to say as well? Any shoutouts that you have in mind?
Shout out to, of course, what Hasty said, going back on the teammate thing. Definitely teammates for showing up. Good comms this game. Definitely a good series from them, and definitely thankful for that.
Of course, and now let's end things off here with CMD Battle. The captain, is there, anything that you want to say as well? Again, on this series, on anybody that's helped you get this far, on the organization, on the league itself, is there anybody you want to mention?
Yeah, I think the guys got it covered when it comes to the call outs there, but this team was kind of thrown together in the middle of this series, and we really just kind of found our chemistry and had a lot of very good coachable moments, and we're all constantly learning from each other. So I think we definitely have a run for it in these next few games here. So I'm excited to see where it goes.
Well, you definitely do. You've already started. You've taken on 5 CE Stooges. Next up, you have to play All of It Gaming, but that'll be this week actually technically, because you guys are. I'll be technically this week. So again, good luck on that matchup when it comes. Thank you so much for joining. Hopefully, I'll see you again very soon.
Thank you.
And that was CMD Battle, Hazy Days, and Colvet there of Unknown Academy. A 4-1 victory over Fifth Corner Esports Stooges. What a win. What a way to get it. Again, you couldn't ask for much better than that. It's a 4-1 victory. Congratulations on it. Again, thank you all so much for joining. And thank you for the comment there, Hazy Days. Hazy there in chat. Thank you so much for the comments. Again, thank you all so much for joining. I'll see you all again very soon.